You're tuned in to the Real Game No Gimmick Podcast, hosted by LBC.
We gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
Party time!
Hey, yo, what's the deal? This is the Real Game No Gimmick Podcast, and I am LBC, your host. How y'all feeling out there? Hope everybody good. We got the team with us, as usual. We got PG, the motherfucking hustler,
Man,
CEO of Black Money Media.
what's happening?
CEO of Black Money. What's the deal?
Chilling, man. Slow motion, man.
Hey, we got Jazzy B, Real Game No Gimmick Podcast affiliate, host of the Ladies Night Podcast. What up, Jazz?
Hello. How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Chilling.
That's what's up.
Always good to see the fam.
Facts.
Always.
And we got my favorite Republican homie from the Just the Facts Podcast. I'm just talking shit. Jay Caesar, what's the deal, my guy?
Hey, that's fire, nigga. That ain't gonna cap. That's funny as fuck, bro.
How you feeling, my guy?
I'm all right. How about y'all? What y'all got going on, man?
Man, cooling.
Just chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I can't call it, bro.
So, y'all, I'm glad all y'all here. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't even really got no topics like as usual, like I usually do, because there's so much shit going on in the world, man. We can start anywhere. Ice killed another one. Iced another one. You feel me? I don't know all the details. From what I do know, it seems like they say he was a nurse or something, an ICU nurse or some shit like that. I'm trying to stop cussing someone. He was an ICU nurse.
And a licensed gun owner. I'm just adding. And a licensed gun owner carry concealed weapon. He had his paperwork. But.
Right. They had him pinned down. I don't know what made him get shot. If anybody know, y'all can fill me in, but I don't really know all the details. I've kind of just like caught this.
I seen the video. If he pulled it, that's what made him get shot.
Did he pull it?
It ain't clear. The video ain't really clear.
Okay, because I don't even.
I did see him get
the video. I see the pan down part, but y'all know me, man. I stop after a certain point. I stop watching them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he pulled it, that's what did it. Like that, all the license and stuff don't really matter. If you pull, I mean, that's gonna justify that's gonna justify it right there.
Fact. Now, do we know why he was stopped? Maybe I should pull this up.
Yeah, you can pull it up. No, he wasn't stopped. He was just sitting there filming them. And they didn't like that. They ran over to him and started talking shit and being all aggressive, like they usually do.
So, all right. So let me ask y'all a question. Remember when Trump first talked about giving law enforcement immunity? This was this what he had in mind? What it was all about? This what it was all about, huh?
Pretty much.
Anybody disagree? Anybody?
My connection cut out. What was the question again?
When Trump started talking about giving law enforcement immunity, was this what the bigger picture was? ICE and what they doing right now? What you think?
I mean,
I think so.
I can understand why a person would say so. I don't think the two are really correlated. I think that at that time it was just for the cloud of where law enforcement and the public was. I mean, I can't say that if a person says yeah they do believe it is them, that it's like oh you know that he reaching. But at the same time, I do believe that that would be kind of a reach.
Would you go? Go ahead, Jazz.
I mean, I think that's exactly what he was talking about. Like, just so, like, basically, they can do whatever they want. They're not going to get in trouble for it. At the same time, I seen articles where they using little kids to get people. Like, that's crazy. Having the little kids go knock on their own door just to see who all in the house type thing. Like, I think they getting out of control. They could just go. They could just bum rush your house now.
Now I read that too. Now the thing about this AI shit, I don't be knowing what to believe nowadays. I don't know if the article is real or not. Did that really happen? Do anybody know? Is that a true story? They sent the kid to knock on their own door to get the father to come out, and they arrested the father. Y'all heard about that?
I heard about it. I ain't researched it to see if it was truth. Like from the, you know what I'm saying, like from a credible source. I don't know. Like, but I don't put it past them. You know what I mean? Like that. All this was for like to say that this shit wasn't planned is like crazy.
So
Like,
I got a question. My fault, PG. I ain't mean to cut you off if you were still going.
No, you good.
So I got a question. Like, because did you say that an ICE member used a kid to go knock on the door to get a family member to come out? Like, I look at it, I correlate it to this. What would be the difference than the DEA agent getting your cousin to that they suspect you of being a high ranking drug lord or whatever the case may be, and they get your cousin to set you up with a wire? What's the difference between the two?
Okay, first and foremost, they use a minor child. That baby was like 5, 8 years old or something like that. They caught the baby coming home from school. If this story is true, they caught the kid was coming home from school, and the officers pulled up on him and had him go knock on the door where he lived at. And when his dad came out, they arrested him. Now that's crazy work. You using a child, like that's different from having somebody snitch on you or somebody else turn you in or whatever, right? I'm talking about a child.
Well, I will say this. I understand what Jay's saying because, not saying I agree, but I understand Jay's point because the cops use all kind of tactics, dirty tactics when they use all kind of dirty tactics to get the doors open.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand that, but not using a child though. Not using a child.
Like you don't remember back in the day they used to cut niggas water off, all that shit, electricity, all that shit, nigga. For the yeah, they will use that. They use any tactic.
And Jay also did. My fault.
I just think the magnitude part comes because you're sending that child to basically tear their own family apart. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's where people get the morality comes in, where people be like, that's fucked up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's using that own child to go, and he don't really know no better because he is 5 or 8 years old. He don't really know nothing. He don't know what's going on. He don't know he really finna send his daddy overseas or mama overseas or whatever. If the story was true. That, you know what I'm saying? That's the only part that I can see that where the morality come in. But it is, to Jay's point, it is just the same as the police using your cousin to snitch on you. Like,
I'm not
we've already established last week that they are law enforcement. So, I mean,
but also, and to Jay's point, and I'm glad what Jay also said last week. I got to remind y'all what Jay said last week. They're not here to serve and protect.
No, they not. No.
They ain't cops. They ain't here to serve and protect. They law enforcement, but they ain't here to serve and protect. They here to get the people. But
hold on. Y'all listen to the thing too. Police ain't here to serve and protect. They took off the car and
Well, at least they ended it. They get it. They get it nice that they are here to serve and protect. It even said on the cars and shit. You feel me?
I was gonna say police in they creed. That's what they are here to do. Police.
They get that impression at least.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I got you.
Well, no, I'm just that's from that's like academy type shit. That's
right.
in the police academy. Like that's what their job is.
Yeah, I feel from my perspective, from what I'm doing, stripped off of the majority of cars, and now they're more of a public servant than a servant of protection at this stage.
I mean, you still got the word servant.
But I see what y'all saying. Like, I'm not saying there's a point that I'm standing on. I just was curious to know if that's something that is a thing that y'all got it.
No, I feel you. So, okay, hold on. Let's look this story up though.
I do know what they did was eat at a restaurant, and then as soon as they got done, they turned around and bust everybody at the motherfucking restaurant. They did do that.
Oh, the Mexican restaurant?
I heard about that one too. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, because in the perspective, I gotta keep it real, man. I mean, I'm looking at it from the perspective of being if that was my job. You feel me? I'm just looking at it from that perspective. I ain't saying that it's cool. I ain't saying that it's right. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying. I get it. That's what I mean. Shit. I don't know.
Nah, so well, I got a question though. So what y'all think about? Because I was talking about this a couple nights ago on my stream. What y'all think about those the people in Indianapolis that they done started pulling folks out of cars because they ice and stuff like that?
Oh, I ain't seen no reports of that.
Oh, y'all ain't hip to the people. Like they almost at a point of lawlessness where they got people pulling folks out of cafes, out of cars while they going down the street. Y'all ain't see the people marching to the church?
Well, let me say this. Yes. And wait, let me say, I'm aware of the situation because I watched your stream. You feel me? I watched you. But I was aware of the situation where they found out that a pastor was supposed to have been an ICE agent, and they ran up in his church and whatever.
Right.
Disturbed his church. I heard about that.
So, what y'all think about that whole situation with the church? Since most of us do have some knowledge of that, what y'all's first thoughts of that church situation?
It's a peaceful protest.
That's how. Okay. Go ahead. That's it, LBC. That's your statement. It's a peaceful protest.
Statement. It's a protest.
The way I feel about that is the way I you know what I'm saying, how I think that shit is. I think when you agitate the people enough, they're gonna start pushing back. And this is just the first part of pushing back.
Hold on, before anybody else go, let me clarify that. It's a protest. Protests are supposed to be uncomfortable. And it was uncomfortable. It is what it is. I don't know. They ain't beat nobody up, right? They ain't assault nobody, right?
I don't know how peaceful that is. You snatching a reverend out the pulpit.
Wait, is that what happened? Wait, I might not be aware of the story. Is that what happened? They
Did they snatch cuz out the pulpit, Jay?
I thought they just came in there talking shit.
I ain't gonna cap to you, LBC, when you said peaceful protest, boy. I was like, man, dog, I don't know if you really was watching the same protest, my nigga. That shit wasn't peaceful, dog.
I only heard about it.
You about to go down in that church, boy.
Hold on, let's find this story, man. Let's find this.
But you know, it's interesting because to me, this is what was interesting is the fact that they went in with claims that the pastor was or used to be an ICE member, I think 5 years ago. But they went in without confirming that if he was a ICE agent or not. It was just off of he say, she say.
And then and honestly too, Jay, what's crazy about that is if he was an ICE agent 5 years ago, then none of this got nothing to do with Buddy.
Nothing at all. And then
so why is they fucking with Cuz? Like,
not to mention, this was the one thing that really prepared me myself, to be honest. This was a Black Lives Matter movement, and they're protesting for Renee Good. I was confused as fuck about that.
So I don't know. You know, everything they say, they call every group of somebody MAGA. Black. What you say? Black. What you say? Black. What's that shit? Black. I don't forgot.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter movement. They call that everything. They don't like. I don't know, like that. I don't even know if that thing still exists, man. Honestly, I just think that's just some shit they just put on stuff. But I don't know who they was a part of, but they wasn't peaceful and they didn't have all their facts together. I just feel like it's a part. Like I said, I think it's the people when you push so much, they pushing back, but they pushing back the wrong way. Like push back on the niggas on the street, like not on some retired agent or retired Homeland Security ICE person. Like you picking on low hanging fruit now. You know what I'm saying? That ain't playing fair. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of, like that's this whole shit crazy, man. That's why,
I felt it was disrespectful to go up in the church. Now I can see if you protesting and you outside, but the church is supposed to be like your sanctuary.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what's really supposed to happen in house of the Lord. Like that's not what's supposed to happen. Like I feel like that should have been like if you gonna protest outside. Wait till they come outside. You can't just bum rush the like I'm in the middle of service.
Google Dylan Roof. All right. So let me say, just to clarify, they didn't pull the pastor out the pulpit, but they did go up into the sanctuary and was chanting justice for Renee Good and we want justice and stuff like that. They didn't actually touch on. They did disrupt service though, which was wild. You know what I mean?
You know I be talking shit, man. Taking shit.
Okay, but I didn't know. I really didn't know if they touched the dude.
You know, when I just say snatched him out, that's just for comedic. You know what I'm saying?
But it was comedic. They was wild. They was wild for what they did. I didn't know they. I don't know, man.
Put it like this. I feel like had they gone further, they would have did that or had the right people been in attendance or in that mob. Some violence may have happened. The only reason why it didn't happen, they didn't really grab it because, like you said, it was a church. It's a church. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Church. That's part of. You don't mess with the part church. That's a sacred place.
Yes.
That's even in the laws of war.
Mm-hmm.
Hospitals and churches. That's why all this stuff that what's the name is doing is crazy. Dude in Russia.
You know who Dylan Roof is now? Oh. All right.
Hey, long story short, Dylan Roof killed what, nine people in the church, black people in the church in Charleston?
Yeah, I think it was about 9, yeah.
Where?
In Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it could have been, Charleston.
Right.
They prayed for him and everything. But the whole point is it could have been anywhere. He did that shit in the church.
Mm-hmm.
So what these people did, it ain't too crazy. But I get what you said.
It definitely ain't as egregious as what Dylan Roof did for sure, by no means at all. However, it is still an egregious act when you take it and you think about the fact that you are disturbing now a religious practice. Like all that other shit go out the window. No matter what their religious practice is, you impeding on a religious practice. And the funny thing about it is, and this is a fact that a lot of people bring up, is they ain't do that to a mosque. They ain't go to a masjid and do that.
Why y'all think they did that?
Well, I mean,
I
If the
got my
pastor was
reason.
ice,
I think.
was it that shit? I don't know, man. Like I said, I think it's low hanging fruit.
It was to expose him.
But of what? If he was an ICE agent 5 years ago, none of this has nothing to do with him.
You supposed to be a man of God, and you snatching niggas up and dot.
When did he do that?
I mean, I don't know.
Right.
I mean, but still, regardless of that fact, though, you know, that has no bearing on the fact of what he's doing today. Like today, he's a pastor. Right now, he's a pastor. Right now, he's the man. He's the word of God. So you kind of like, you know,
And he's not pulling people out of cars. He's not dressed up with a mask on his face, walking the streets. That's why I say it's low hanging fruit. Like that's corny to me.
I feel what you said. I feel what you said, and you're right. If he's not a current ICE agent now, then you're right. That shit was pointless, and it was a messed up thing to do. Also, I want to talk about what you talked about, Jay, on the just the facts, how they protesters or whatever you want to call them, anti-ICE people ran up in the snatched somebody out their car, doxed them or whatever, let out his information or whatever.
Oh yeah, doxing them people. Hey, a lot of those folks that's doxing them is getting they getting fired and they getting charges pressed on them too though.
Yeah, you can't
tell us about it though, for the people that don't know. Because I only know because of you.
Well, so like I know one incident for sure that I was actually watching it live happen is that the ICE agents was actually getting they was getting a family out of their house, and the crowd was surrounding the whole situation like they always do, and the police couldn't get the car. They couldn't get in the car and move the car because the people were just stopping what they was doing, and so they ended up getting out the car and they walked the people to the destination of where they was supposedly gonna meet up with another car, I guess, or whatever. But anyway, long story short, the group of people that was surrounding the car ended up breaking into the car, and they took all of the documents, it's like some police coins or some shit, some kind of I don't know what these coins is for, but they got some police coins. They got a whole bunch of shit, but they put the man's name out, the hotel that he was staying at, the room number he was in. They spelled his name out for you. They showing you the documents. They was just OD with a lot of shit, man. I ain't gonna. It was OD for real.
What did they do? Did they doing anything to protect this
So
agent or whatever?
I don't. I mean, I would assume that something would have been done, but I don't think that. So when I was watching that was a live situation. I have no clue if they ever found out who this person was, if they did or if they didn't, what happened. Now I do know of a situation that happened in Texas where one of the employees worked there, and she found out that the ICE agents was staying at the hotel, and she went and doxed the hotel, and they fired her because that's violation of private or of some type of I can't remember the code, but it's some violation where she got fired.
No, I'm saying what was her job?
She just worked at the hotel. She was
yeah, that's a client privilege. It's called client
privilege. That's what it was, the client privilege thing. She violated that. So she got fired. She took it to the news, and now the federal agency is investigating her for that. So she kind of doxed herself in the scene of doxing them.
People, the internet, man, got these people thinking they can do what they want to try to get some fame, try to expose people to come up. These things you're trying to do is really federal offenses. Like, you cannot dox people. When you sign them papers at your job, it says that you are not allowed to give out information.
Man, it's getting crazy. And she said what she did because she was trying to protect the people.
You might feel that morally, but contractually you are not just you are. Hey, you got an obligation and you're not fulfilling it.
Hey, so what y'all think about this though? What y'all think about the fact that so this is I haven't looked out too much into it yet, but what y'all think about the idea that a lot of the ICE agents that are doing these heists or whatever y'all want to call them, these kidnappings, whatever people want to call them, a lot of these people are actually of Hispanic race.
How we know that?
I don't know. It's just something that's been going around. I can tell you one video that I watched where I could tell that the dude was Hispanic when he was driving up. He drove up to this lady and he was like, it's crazy that y'all are trying to stop us from going to pick up this person, and he's wanted for messing with little kids. And the girl was like, well, we're just media. And he was like, well, this lady behind me has been honking and stopping us from getting to this guy, and we're just trying to get him for messing with kids. And you could tell he was Hispanic. But it's been
because the way he said it, huh? Because
no. So he only had the bottom half of his face covered up, but you can tell like from the when you see a person's nose and up, you can kind of get an idea of what ethnicity is. He had that little caramel mocha skin color and all that shit. The black hair, the little hair that they got, he very much resembled a Hispanic person. And then there was another one. Then another person, I seen them run up on them and they tried to pull their mask. They tried to pull at their mask and they was like, "You're a Mexican. You're a Mexican. You taking Mexicans and you're a Mexican." So I was like, "Man, that's interesting." There's been a couple of encounters where they have just noticed, like said out there, "Yeah, that's a Mexican. That's working for ICE."
Crazy.
I was always under the impression. I was under the impression that maybe people that he freed, the people that that stormed the Capitol that he let go, the people that he pardoned.
That's funny as fuck.
It's some of them too. It's a lot of Proud Boys.
Hell yeah. I don't know much to say this, but I won't say no names or anything, but I got a friend that worked for ICE and shit.
They get that 50 bands?
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know. We'll be talking no details.
More power to them.
They work the desk. They do a desk job though. They ain't snatching niggas up.
So you get $50,000 to join ICE today?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's even on the it's a $50,000 bonus. It's even in the
man. Where the paperwork at, man?
They got a radio commercial and everything. Type that shit in Google. It will take you there, my G.
Hey, when y'all see me with that upgrade studio, don't ask me no questions.
The nigga said he going to get that cake. Hey,
that's why
Jay, while you playing, they'll hire you too.
That's why I started laughing as soon as PG said that shit. I already knew Jay was about to say something like this.
Hey man, I can't hold you, boy. That money was talking just now, boy. My stomach started growling when he said 50K.
Bro, I'm not bullshitting, Jay. It's even a nigga. When I heard it on the radio, I was like, 50K, damn. Like, no wonder. And that's just a bonus. That ain't even your salary. Like, that's a bonus. It's a 50K bonus right now. But
yeah, let me say though, like it's a rumor though. I'm just gonna say it's a rumor that that a guy I know will work for ICE. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was told. Fresh out of college, you know what I'm saying? He just graduated college. You know what I'm saying? And I asked him, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I work. He just graduated, and I talked to one of his old roommates, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, work for ICE."
Nice.
I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, he got a desk job. He worked for ICE and shit." Hey. Damn, that's crazy as hell.
More power to him, man. Hey, people go to all walks of life when they disperse, man.
So y'all, that's just to say they catch a cat straight out of college too. Like if you get out of college, you don't know what to do. You know what to do. Boom.
So
no experience necessary. No experience necessary, bro. It's on the ad.
I look at it like you can't. I don't know, man. I don't think we gotta. I I think a person is just gonna take a job for what it's worth. Like if you need a job and you need that money and it's paying the right amount, you gotta go get that dollar. You gotta go do what you gotta do.
That's fact.
I don't think that everybody that's working with the immigration enforcement crew is necessarily racist or bad or anything. They just doing just like how we gotta go do what we gotta do. Like the person that's at McDonald's right now that's slinging burgers out that window. I don't think we can't necessarily push her. Oh yeah, no, that nigga wanted to do that all his life. That's all he wanted to be all his life. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because at some point you got a choice.
Yeah, but sometimes it might be that person like, shit, I'll tell you this. I ain't gonna say like shit. When I hit 32 and I got my first apartment, I was like, shit, nigga, Burger King right down the street. I'm about to go get that as a second job, so I ain't gotta worry about no food. I can eat for free. And I can get this extra cake. Yeah, I'm about to go work at Burger King for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I had another job, and the folks at the job even was like, hey, you gotta go at your real job tomorrow, huh?
Let me say this. Do whatever you got to do to get your money.
That's it.
Whatever put food on your table, whatever pay them bills, do that shit. I don't care where you work, fast food, slow food, no food. Out, get your money.
That's it.
Do what you got to do. You feel me?
But don't be complacent.
That's true. Complacency, that happens with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you're right. People get
complacency is the killer of ambition. Mm-hmm. I'm done. I ain't gonna go ahead, LBC.
But let me ask you a question, PG. I want to go back to a point we kind of got past where I want to go real quick. But I want to ask you a question, PG.
What up?
When you was in law enforcement,
okay,
how many people was in law enforcement and it was just a job to them? You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is they ain't take it all. They ain't all their life want to fight crime. They just
right. So
now
this is a different situation, but it's not. Honestly, it's a little bit weird. So when I was in law enforcement, it was in the military. So we're government, and there are people who joined the military, period, who got pushed into law enforcement who didn't even want to be there. So there was a lot of people who it was just a job to. To answer your question directly, there was a lot of people in that field that it was just a job to. But also remember and take this into accountability that they didn't have a choice. Because if you sign in open general, they will throw you in law enforcement or supply or somewhere wherever you need it. It's like a deck of cards. You get shuffled around. So you don't get a choice. But I will say most of the people who chose to go in law enforcement had a displacement, a bravado, a sense of pride, like a hoorah. They were hoorah military people. It was a lot of people, it was all in because they chose that. So that goes to out here in the free world, in the civilian world. When you choose law enforcement, what do you think the majority of law enforcement is going to do? Or what do you think they have in mind? There are a lot of people that be like, hey, I'm trying to help my community. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I just want to do this. There are people that go in and that's just a job. But I feel like when you're in the civilian world, when you choose to be a cop, you're really choosing that. That's not a field that you just be like, let me go get this, the police force hired. Let me go down here and get this 9 to 5. Like, no, nigga, you got to go through the academy. You got to go through shit. You got to go through psychiatric tests. You got to go through all kind of shit to get that job. So you're choosing that job. So whether you choose that job to do good or whether you choose that job to be reckless or choose that job because you got little man syndrome or choose that job because you've been bullied all your life and now you want to have the upper hand, like people join that shit for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of who knows what reason anybody really joins it.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna cap though. I do believe I say that if you in the real world, like you in civilian life, and you choose to be in law enforcement, You went to be in law enforcement for a specific reason, a very specific reason. It ain't just to get you a check or just to get, you know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that. But in the military, like what PG was saying, yeah, nah, for sure. It's definitely like, nigga, you might have just got thrown into that just might be what you just got assigned to do for real. You passed your ASVAB and these was the jobs you was able to get, and you like, oh fuck it. All right, fuck it. I can do this, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
So because I do not have, well, I got a couple I want to talk about, but because I don't have a lot of topics that's like I usually do, I'm gonna put Jazzy B on the spot real quick. Yeah. Now, me and Jazz was watching Just the Facts podcast, and Jay was talking about the Anton Daniels Corey Holcomb situation, and Jazz ain't agree with Jay a lot. So tell him why, Jazz.
I don't even remember now, but it was like for the fact that they shouldn't sat down together. Like they knew it was animosity from the beginning. Like it was just.
Jazz felt that they shouldn't even. That first of all, Jazz felt that they shouldn't even. If I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I remember what you said to me. You felt them two guys should have never been in the same room together, right?
Yeah, they shouldn't have. They like if they was going to do the podcast, they should have did it Zoom or whatever. They shouldn't have never been in the same room because of their mouth and their attitude or whatever. But at the same time, like I just feel like it was really just to get the attention that he got. All the negativity, them arguing about the fight. Cause neither one of them niggas gonna bust a grape. Like it seemed like it was just a whole bunch of show for the podcast. And they like I just think it was corny.
No,
that's
man,
cool. But I'm trying to remember the part that you disagree with Jay about, because I
can't remember. I really cannot remember the exact parts that I didn't agree with him on. Because like literally I watched that I think that day he did it or whatever, so I forgot. But I was talking hella shit to the TV. Let it be known.
Quiet. Jay, what was your take on it? Because I seen it and I didn't see your take. What did you feel about that situation when he that shit?
I mean, at the end of the day, they both disrespected each other. And to Jazz's point, basically, I'm trying to get myself into this other setup real quick. So pardon me. But basically my thing is like they both disrespected each other. And Jazz, I understand what you're saying, but as men, you know, we're not thinking like that. Like we kind of thinking, you know, as men in this place where we are, you know, in this atmosphere, we should be able to sit down, even though we don't agree with everything we say. We should be able to sit down as men and have a conversation. So it's not to say, oh no, they shouldn't even have sat in the same room. Well, no, that's kind of cornball shit. Like as men, we not thinking like that. But I do agree that, you know, I think that Corey, because I think y'all might be talking about my reaction to Corey's response a week later.
Yeah.
And basically, I don't give a fuck. I don't care nothing about your reasoning for why you didn't knock that nigga in his mouth, or why you needed that nigga to say it one more time, or why you didn't take the step outside. The fact is, nigga, you didn't do none of the above. So at the end of the day, yeah, I'll give you the credit. I give you the point to the credit of what LBC said. No, the nigga didn't say it again. However, he stood on what he said, and he did invite you outside. And it's like, well, granted, whether we admit to either party wanting to do anything, the fact is the fact. Like neither one of y'all really did anything. So at this point, it doesn't matter about none of that other shit. Now,
was all for clout.
Agreed.
What I did say was that I do believe, you know, the fact that Corey was willing to bring Anton's family into the situation. We can't say what. just like we can't say what level of disrespect a man can take it to once he feels like he's been disrespected, you can't put a level on where you take war to. So it's kind of like, damn, my nigga took it to the family. Like, I wish you wouldn't have took it to the family, but damn, this shit is crazy. My nigga Anton got to come back. And that's just where I stand on it. It's like, nigga, it was some cornball shit. It should have never really happened for real, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel like if they wasn't gonna fight, so when my homeboy sent me the clip, he way in Cali, man, and he be tuning in and shit too. He be checking us out. When he sent me the clip, he was like, nigga, what you think about this? Because he always send me shit, be like, man, y'all should talk about this, y'all should talk. And a lot of times it be kind of late, you know what I'm saying? So my bad, bro. I know you're gonna probably check this out, but he on that West Coast time. So a lot of times we already done caught it, or we be like, man, I'll be like, and I done caught it. We done talked about that already. But he had sent me, and the first thing I said was, that nigga didn't swing. Like, he didn't do nothing. Like, Corey didn't do anything at all. So all of the and literally, and me and him, we talk like brothers, man, because that's my brother. Like, I told him straight up. I said, bro, if it was that serious, I said, wouldn't have been that much talking with me. Why was it that much talking? Like, if y'all niggas would, and then I told right after, I said, bro, them niggas clout chasing. I said, all that shit was just to get their name. Like, so all that shit is just to get the buzz. Like, I'm just noticing a lot of shit people do, man. You know what I mean? That these internet people do, and it's all for buzz a lot of time. And I think Jay probably about to pop in on the other joint. It be for buzz. And like, I feel like y'all, man, if he really was gonna fight, he would have did some shit, bro. That shit was corny. It was corny, and I don't know, man. If they really go, so to what you say, LBC, about him inviting the nigga outside, I get it, but my whole thing is, it ain't if it's that serious, it's not about outside. We don't have to go nowhere.
No, that's my point.
Express your feelings right here. Fuck outside.
That's what I say.
If it's on and cracking now, it's on and cracking now.
Right here.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm not following you nowhere. None of that shit, nigga. So you can set me up. I'm not
and
stupid.
If I do, let me tell you something. If you do say let's go outside and not say okay, soon as you go and start walking out that door, I'm knocking your motherfucking head off.
Don't you turn your back to me, because it's war now. I'm like, put your ass in your lower back, nigga, and fuck up your 7th vertebrae, nigga. The
Better
fuck?
keep your eye on you. If I agree to go outside with you, nigga, it's something to it. Believe that.
Not going nowhere. Yeah, if it is not about a venue, we're not picking venues.
But what I will say is this.
I think the smartest thing that he could have did, really realistically, for everybody to save face, was as soon as dude told him to take it outside, the man cut the camera. We don't know what the fuck really happened. We don't know what happened from that point.
That's true.
They could have had that same dialogue happen and nothing happened at all. But as long as they cut that goddamn camera, we ain't got nothing to talk about. We can speculate. Anton beat his ass, or Corey beat his ass, or whatever we want to speculate. But shit, and they can ride off of whatever narrative they want to. But at this stage, both of y'all made yourself look bad for real. Now, Anton, I do believe in some circles or in some lights, because Corey does carry a certain persona where you would expect that a nigga like him should pop off. Like he keeps saying, I'm from Chicago. Well, we programmed to understand that a nigga from Chicago don't take that type of disrespect. So for the fact that you allowed a nigga that we know, like, niggas don't even know who this nigga is, like, you just some random guy, and you just invited this man to come outside after you told him to suck dick, and you ain't do nothing about it. It's like, well, damn, Corey, you kind of look like a sucker right now. Just like PG said, nigga, you ain't do nothing.
Let me say this.
You still talking.
Go ahead, because I think you about to go right where I'm finna go, LBC. Go ahead. And if not, I will.
Let me say this. Neither one of them dudes got anything to be proud of in that situation. You feel me? But let's just be all the way 1,000. And I'm not taking any sides. I'm just saying what I saw. That seat got hot. Anton jumped his ass up and damn near ran. This is my opinion. Then he said, let's go outside. All right. But it's already been stated that he had security with him. So is security going outside with you? Let's just be 1,000 with the situation, man. For real.
But that's my point. Outside, man. But that's my point. That's my whole point. None of that even matters. Like, nigga, you supposed to have snuffed him off the top regardless. They're in your shit. You should have security just like he got security. He from out of town. Of course he gonna have security.
Hey, and footnote, just a footnote, man. We gotta. So the Chicago that Corey Holcomb is from is not today's Chicago. I'm sick of these old niggas claiming Chicago.
This still was always tough, though.
It ain't Chirac, my nigga.
No, it ain't Chirac.
It ain't Chirac. So I get what people be saying, but just when people holler, I'm from such and such, that means nothing to no one, my nigga. Like that don't mean shit to me, my nigga. That you was not a skinny jean. You ain't finna pull the burn out on me, nigga. You not one of them O-block niggas. So you not from today's Chicago, nigga.
It's just like
so he from 63rd?
I don't know where he from. He probably from the Gold Coast, nigga. No, I was just playing. My bad, Corey. You knew I fuck with you. I don't know where you from.
But they both said the same thing. Homie said, I'm from Detroit. Dude said, I'm from Chicago. And like you said, I that shit don't mean nothing for real, man.
Motherfucking things, bitch niggas everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So hollering out where you from, your city don't make you. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand on shit as a man. And as a man, I felt like Corey did not stand when he, first of all, if a nigga want to be as brazen enough to tell me that I'm pulling on another man's meat, my nigga, them pretty much is fighting words, and there's not really going to be too much talking. Like, you don't have to say that again. I heard it the first time. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? And my reaction is already on its way. Like, I don't have, we're not, it don't need to be all of that talking shit, like on some real shit. And nobody, I'm not tough. LBC, you know me. I ain't no bully. I'm not tough, nigga. I'm not but it's some things that you're not going to do. And not gonna say is some things that you're not going to do. Facts, especially like in the position that they're on. I mean, that they're in, and they're on a public platform where millions of motherfuckers is going to see this shit. First of all, you disrespected me by saying that. You know what I'm saying? I probably want when I know who you're in. When I see that I know them intentions ain't no good. And I see that shit coming from a fucked up place, you're probably not even going to get a warning. You know what I'm saying? You probably would have got fired on. Like, the real shit to been, if you was really standing on anything, would have just been the fire on the nigga as soon as he said that to you. Because that was just disrespectful. The line was already crossed. There's no more talking that need to be done at that point. What are we wasting energy talking for? Let's say this for the fight.
Right. I ask you to say it again while I'm doing my punch outs. Say that shit again, goddamn. Right. Say that
right, and it's gonna come with a you bet not the front.
Man, remember how when your parents used to whip your ass and every time you get hit, it's another word coming.
Right.
Like, God damn, how long is this motherfucking sentence?
Hey, and don't let her have a monologue for you, boy.
Man.
That you did some real bad shit, boy. Listen.
Well, I set my bed on fire one time. My grandma sang the Earth, Wind, and songs, Earth, Wind, and Fire song to me, boy. The whole damn song. I'm getting my ass whipped throughout the whole song, boy.
And this is a long ass motherfucking 10-minute ass song.
Man.
Niggas don't, y'all watching this, y'all don't, youngsters don't even really know how funny that shit is. Them songs long as fuck. Them was not your 2-minute, 2-verse songs of today, nigga. Them was 10, 12 minutes.
Hell nah.
Nigga, getting your ass whooped for 10 minutes is diabolical, dog.
I will say, everything Corey did after that, I thought was corny as hell. I thought the reaction show was corny as hell. I thought talking about the man's daughter was corny as hell. I ain't like that. That was
You
some lame
talking
man.
about man's daughter afterwards?
Yeah, man, it was corny.
Oh,
But
yeah.
y'all know Corey goes. Y'all know Corey goes below the belt. Like he one of them.
Yeah, all that was disrespectful. It wasn't even called for. He talked about the baby mom. He talked about the girl that was with him,
the wife, all that shit. And I don't even. And then and to be real, like Jay, I only know, bro, because I rock with you. You feel me? I never heard of the Mika girl. I don't know who the fuck she is. None of that.
Yeah.
None of that. Know what I mean?
Mika? You said Mika?
Yeah. She was the girl that was supposed that he said when he said get that bitch out of here with you or whatever. That was who she was talking about.
And so then that's kind of corny too, because was he trying to expose him for cheating? Was that what he trying to do?
Yeah, that's what my inception of it was, because I mean, obviously he knows that Anton is married, and that's what I said the first time when I watched it. I was like, man, that's kind of corny for you to do that. So like, and I said that when he kind of set it up throughout the whole thing, where he was like, I don't fuck with niggas that they're married, but you see them out in public with another bitch. And he throwing a jab at Anton the whole time when he's saying that, but nobody don't pick that up until you actually see what happened. Right, because she wasn't on camera. But it's like Anton put some sucker shit also, which I had to expose on the like, bro, you told this girl you was gonna have her on this show 2 weeks ago and you never cleared that shit with Corey. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of some, that's some weird shit. So when Corey is exposing this shit, we see it as, nigga, you fucking up, you crossing bro code, but at the same time, he igniting a fire that a lot of people don't even know is really being ignited. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because I didn't know what he was talking about.
Right. Because she wasn't on camera and I never even seen her. I just thought he was talking about a random bitch.
Yeah.
But no, I knew he had to have somebody with him because of the way he was saying it. Get the bitch, you and the bitch, get the fuck out. He was saying shit like that. And then when he said that at the end, I start putting together the little shit that, like Jay said, the comments he was making earlier about when he see men with other bitches and they married. Then I start putting that shit together, but then, like I said, watching the Just the Facts.
And then he said when he said that they impose her, the fact that you imposed the girl on me, that like that's the fact that when bro brought her into the studio, he tried to get her in at the last minute, like, hey, can she get on the podcast? And he was like, nigga, I don't even know who that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, so that was some corny nigga shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That was kind
from what I got from watching you feel like Anton was lightweight using that situation, tricking with that situation type shit.
Tricking with her?
Yeah, using that Corey, using the 5150 podcast as a trick situation type shit.
For
the character was dealing with the 5150 podcast.
You mean for him to get some more views, some publicity?
No, to get the girl Mika to come with him.
Are you trying? Oh yeah. Nah, for sure. So like, I definitely say, from like I said, my podcast, bro. I actually watch this nigga and I watch all these streams, right? And I pay attention to different interactions because it always been this weird dynamic between him and Mika. And he do take her on other trips, but we just never knew to what degree do she go to these trips. But for him to say, like, look, check this out. Jazz, I'm about to take you to this podcast. We going to California. It's this 2 weeks in advance notice, right? And we go take this flight. You booed up, you dressed up, you know what I'm saying? You nice to the T. We got down, go to the podcast, and I talked to the dude, and then I find out right then and there, hey, you can't get on. 5 minutes before we get on, I'm like, hey, yeah, nah, brother, he ain't gonna let you get on. Mind you, I told you 2 weeks ago what it was. What you automatically gonna think that what's going on in this situation? I done flowed you out here with me. You out here with me in California. You from over here on the East Coast. You on the East Coast. It's some ulterior motives with that.
Has he ever shown his wife? Does his wife ever come? Is his wife ever around?
Man, his wife never around. She don't never be nowhere, but he always say this on his stream. I always got a bad bitch with me everywhere I go.
That's a
But
married
it's never
man
the
saying
wife,
that.
but it's never his wife. That's
some wild shit for a married man to say.
So
No, but that's
get
wild.
it.
Period. Like,
I get it. But check this. My bad, Jazzy. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, going back to what Jay said, like, me, myself, personally, I wouldn't put myself in no situation like that. I'm not going out of town with nobody, first and foremost. I don't give a damn what the job is about. Nah, I'm cool with all of that.
All right,
I wouldn't even feel right.
You would under the premises, like, let's say this. Hey, Jay.
Okay, like I'm doing a podcast now, and if you
wait,
we going to
hold
do this
up.
podcast.
I'm about to show you. I'm gonna show you why. Hey, look, Jazz, I'm gonna put you on my podcast. You're gonna be on Just the Facts panel from now on. And guess what? I'm gonna give you a salary now. The salary is gonna be, I'll give you $10,000. But for you, I'm gonna give you an extra. I'm gonna throw an extra 5 on top because that's what I pay all my other people. But you beautiful, you bad. Now this is how he talks to these women. I'm telling you, because this is how he talks to them in public. So I can only imagine what he's doing in private. So I'm gonna give you an extra 5 because you bad, you pretty. I love the aesthetic. I love the way you talk. You got some good knowledge about you. Mind you, you might be completely left field of what he believes in. All right, now you stay in a whole other state from me. We not close. All right, boom. Hey, you know what, Jazz? I know you trying to get your podcast started up. I'm about to help you out. I'm about to take you on this podcast run with me. We about to do some shows out of town. Now I'm gonna get you close. Because you know I'm already good for the money. I'm already putting money in your pocket, regardless. Hey, don't worry about no amenities. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you good. You going. You're going. You're going.
Let's see where you're coming from. I can see where you're coming from.
So, in theory, just to answer your question, LBC, I've lost a whole lot of respect because of this situation. I ain't gonna cap. I low key didn't start. I didn't fall back on watching the show, but it's like. Wow. It's like, because and for me, it's more so, it's not about the fact that he's tricking. It's about the fact that you gave off a persona that you live this way. But I'm finding out slowly, but nah, nigga, you not that. If you was a nigga, if you a nigga that got different bitches, like, hey, that's cool. I'm with the program. I'm fucking with it. Do your thing, dog. But if you gonna be with different bitches, but you want to keep that shit to the secret lives of Zach and Cody, my nigga, it's like, nah, bro. Now I'm feeling like you fake, bro. Because you act like you the realest nigga, and you not the realest nigga no more.
Facts, I feel that.
That's all I was going. That Jay said what I was gonna say. Like, some niggas got it. Some niggas got it like that, where they got an arrangement to where they wife know that they be with different women. Like,
right.
Not like be with them, but take them on the road and be doing shit. But them wives might even know the women though. Like, some niggas might got it like that. But if you gotta sneak around and your woman don't know shit, but you got her in the background, and like you didn't tell Corey that you was bringing her. You just, it's all sneaky on the side. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I know I got this schedule, but I ain't tell Corey. But yeah, you could just ride with me, and I'm telling you one thing, but really it's another. Like, nigga, you on some funny shit. You on some
right.
You on some dirty Mac and dumb nigga shit.
And that's my part, because you taking me out here like I'm about to get on the show, like you about to help me, and really, you just like really fucked me up real quick, because now I look like the side girl. You know what I mean?
All
like
service, yeah.
No.
I look stupid. As a female, she look dumb.
Now I look dumb for real. Like, you just made me look dumb in front of a whole bunch of people, and the only reason they know what I look like is because I went on live and did my little reaction.
Got this man calling me out my name.
I'm gonna tell you
talking
this.
about come to this side and yo, he was very disrespectful. Talking about come to this side, girl, I get you some work and all this.
I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I have watched the last couple episodes, like after the stream have happened while I was at work type shit, and I've noticed, this is funny, I've noticed I haven't seen Mika around. I don't know what's going on in the back scenes. I don't know what's going on with that, but I haven't seen Mika on a lot of these episodes. So this could be a thing. It could be a thing that actually is fucking with her. Like, damn, nigga, you really did play me. Like, I thought we were supposed to be cool, which he might have played that buddy role in the beginning. But he also makes a lot of slick ass comments that you gotta be like, when you think about it, it's like, damn, nigga, you really moving on that type of timing. I can give you another example if y'all care to listen.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So he got on stream one day and he was talking about how Mika was at the studio with him, and they was doing some project, and then they went tight-lipped. They tight-lipped on what was the disagreement that they had, or what they had some type of falling out, and she looked at him kind of funny on the stream, and he looked at her kind of funny, and then they just dropped the whole conversation. There's been times where we see her on stream with him, and she just standing right there in the background, just standing there like a mannequin. No, not nothing else going on. Like just his eye candy, his own personal muse. So it's like it's a lot of shit that's going on, bro. It's
you watching more of their behavior than more of what he's saying.
Yeah. At this point, I'm more of on some behavioral, what's really going on that's not being said type shit.
Yeah, because what they saying is just lip service. I don't watch it, so that's why I said that's funny as hell. Like, that shit was, I was like, who is this nigga? Like on some real shit when he was talking to Corey. I was like, who is this nigga? Like, I know Corey, but what this nigga?
And it's funny because it seems like, so from the live, when I look at their live numbers, because I've started watching the 5150 podcast ever since that situation happened too. I'm doing all this on some behavioral shit, I'm just looking at numbers and seeing what has been the aftermath of this shit. I seen a Corey stream, but this nigga had 16,000 people on that motherfucker. I said, God damn, 16,000 people watching. I have never seen that many people watching him live.
Watching Anton shit live?
Never. It's been like 3,500 max, 35, maybe 4, maybe on a good day, but 35 max for real.
What about after this? Did it go up?
Number. No,
still okay. It didn't go up. Huh? So you can't say he was.
I think if anything, Corey might have got more clout off of this shit than anything, for real.
Huh.
Like I talked, because I said, remember, we could look it up now. But remember, I said his biggest show was a year ago, and that was with Jaguar White, and it was 440,000 views. It took a year to get there. That last view, that shit with the Anton Daniels shit was at 320 last time I looked, and that's only been like a week or two.
Yeah, Jaguar White will kill your shit.
Boy, she'll have your shit way up there, boy.
So, all right, so. The homie HB wanted to talk about Turk. He ain't here though, but we're gonna put a cap on this Turk talk. We're gonna put a fucking final cap on the fucking Turk talk because, and I told HB earlier, and I told him I was gonna save it for the show, but he ain't here, so I guess he's here now. This is what I gotta say about this. Look. I'm a Hot Boy fan, dog. I'm a Cash Money fan, back in the day, Cash Money fan. I mean, the Hot Boys big timers, the original 4 Hot, everybody knows. If you know, you know. I fuck with it. Yeah, I mean, I fucks with it. All right, whatever happened. Them niggas had a split. It is what it is. It's time for that nigga to shut up and move the fuck on. Let me say this. For example, let's say, and this is example I wanted to give HB, but he ain't here, so I'm gonna just give it to y'all. Let's say we all friends. Me and Jazz the couple. We all friends. Y'all know Jazz through me. Jazz do me wrong and leave me. Now, if I talk about Jazz, this man, she did me wrong. If I talk about her for 2 weeks, y'all gonna be like, yeah, man, she dirty as fuck. That's fucked up. If I talk about it for 2 months, y'all niggas might say, yeah, she wrong. If I talk about this shit for 2 years, y'all niggas gonna say, hey, man, move the fuck on, bro.
I'm gonna tell you that in 2 weeks.
No matter how fucked up it was that she did, whatever the fuck happened, it's time to move on. And that's what the fuck Turk, nigga. It's time to move on, bro. That hot boy, y'all, it's over, man. Y'all niggas ain't even boys. Y'all hot men, nigga. Hot men now, nigga.
Pause, nigga. Pause.
Oh shit. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna rewind now, shit.
Nigga, hot grown-ups, nigga. Not adults, nigga. Pause, nigga.
Man, big
Niggas grown up, nigga.
big pause. But it's time to let that shit go, man. It's time to let that fucking shit go, dog. They did you wrong. They did you wrong, bro.
That shit no better.
They did you wrong, but it's time to let that shit go, dog. I mean, what the fuck? Like, it's annoying now.
Very.
It's annoying now. Talk about something else, man. Damn, dog. And that's all I got to say about that shit. Anybody got anything I want to fucking say about Hot Boy Turk?
Hell,
look, I don't know really much about the situation, but I'll put it this way: I think you got to take into consideration that you know, that's a one trick pony move. If that's your only claim to fame, and you don't have nothing else to make you hot, you're gonna revert back to what you know what I'm saying, what you think is gonna help you get that clout. He probably done dropped music and ain't nobody ever talked about that shit. But when he talk about this, everybody start talking about this. So he gonna talk about it.
So, before we even go there, PG, did you see what Juvie said about the nigga though? We see this Juvie shit?
Yeah.
Because Turk went back on Drink Champs talking about the shit again and shit.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole Turk on I didn't see the second Turk on Drink Champs, but I did see what Juvie said, and like I get it. So this is the thing too. Like I fall back. I feel what Juvie saying. Like I feel what Juvie saying. Like I feel 100% what you just said. Nigga, get over it. Like this is old. But like man, the nigga Juvie got a point. Like, man, just kind of like you said, man, let that shit go. Like, nigga, you dug your own, you chose your own path, nigga. You left. If I ain't mistaken, that's exactly along the gist of what this nigga was telling that nigga. Like, nigga, and he told, you know, I read the whole shit. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that nigga Juvie. Like, it's your choice. These your choices, nigga.
I think us alone. Man, I'm good on all of the. I'm good on all them niggas for real. Me personally, I'm good on all of them for real. Me personally.
Yeah, because the old ass man beef. This shit corny.
That now Juvie is busting, right? He is got his little snippets here. He be busting, but I'm cool on that shit though, man. Y'all niggas. I mean, I grew up on that shit. Y'all niggas fed me an image. Y'all niggas fed me something. Now I see through that shit. That shit was all fake. Y'all niggas ain't brothers. Y'all niggas wasn't cool. I'm good, bro.
This might sound real crazy when I say this, right? Whenever I hear about any of them old ass niggas beefing, I just be like, nigga, y'all too fucking old for this shit, bro. Like Jim Jones and all that Mano and all that shit that they got going on, the Hot Boy shit, all that shit, it'd be like, bro, y'all really need to have, y'all should all be waving white flags and just trying to make good music or just trying to keep y'all's career as far as it can take you, bro. Like, it ain't no, what, the beef ain't, nobody's even entertained by that shit for real.
Nope.
It's useless to me.
Them niggas Fabulous and them made a diss track to 50 Cent. That shit ain't getting no legs. It was a hard song, but it ain't getting no legs.
Oh, Fabulous shit got some burn though. Fabulous verse got some burn though. They talked about Fabulous for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, Fabulous is Fabulous though. He a different type of nigga.
Yeah,
it was more so. I think they was more so just infatuated with the fact that we just got some good fire bars from that nigga because we ain't heard nothing from him in a minute.
Yeah. Hey yo, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Real Game No Gimmick Podcast. You already know what it is. We appreciate y'all. Keep on watching us. Next Man Up Podcast. We keep watching us. Just the Facts. Keep watching us. The Redeployment Podcast, man. Y'all know what it is. Keep on watching us, man. As soon as y'all done watching this, go find one of them to watch. And we got plenty more shit coming for y'all. Just keep fucking with us, because we fucking with y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Big fact.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.